Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Sara Lubratt and July Camp Nano has officially begun. Today's writing vlog is going to be covering my first week in Camp Nano and seeing how that went. If you go on to enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a big thumbs up because that really supports my channel. And now without further ado, let's get into week 1 of Camp Nano July. Good evening. Today is currently June 30th. July 1st starts bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm very much in a mood where I'm going to want to wake up tomorrow and just start getting things done. So I thought I would film a little bit right now to tell you guys everything that I want to do tomorrow so that I don't have to take time in the morning to share that with you guys, and also so that you guys don't get confused on what's going on. So July 1st. July 1st is the start of Camp Nano July, obviously, as well as the second month of my 6-month goals. So I have a lot I want to get done. It also lands on a Friday, and that's my day off. And so I want to go hiking. I don't know where I'm going hiking yet. That is something that I need to figure out tonight. I want to do my monthly money date where I look at my expenses from the previous month, kind of tally that up, move money into savings, move money into investing, all that fun stuff. But because today is the last day of the first 6 months of this year, I also want to look at the last 6 months and see how my finances and stuff have changed month to month and over the last 6-month period. I'm actually very excited about my money date tomorrow because I am really excited because I know that in January, my finances looked completely different than right now. And then that gives me a ton of hope from like 6 months from now, so the end of 2022. So I'm super stoked about that. I have already filled out my habit tracker for July, so we're all set up here, so I don't need to take time out of my day tomorrow to do that. I cleaned my apartment a bit today so that I start the new month with a clean apartment, a clear headspace. I'm also just now finishing up my media kit, which is what influencers, or content creators send to brands with their pricing and what they're willing to offer in brand promotion, which is really cool because I've gotten a couple requests in the last couple days. So I'm finalizing that right now so that I can go into July with a media kit, which would be awesome. I'm also roughly on page 90 out of 288 in draft 5 of Project DE, which is the book that I'm working on. And my goal for July is to finish the edits on. So that's still an ambitious plan, but theoretically, I think I have roughly about 90,000 words left to finish editing before I'm done with draft 5. I just highlighted all of that right now to figure out kind of where I was sitting. And that was honestly less than I was expecting. I was expecting 100K. 90K seems more manageable because it's about 3,000 words a day, which is somewhere between probably around 2 hours a day, which I think is feasible. Granted, I'm gonna have to push myself for sure, but I think it's feasible and that's exciting. I'm also very excited because my Clever Fox planner just came in and I'm very excited to get to go into this month with a brand new gorgeous planner. And what I like about this is that they are undated. So I can start this in July and not have to worry about wasting 6 months of a planner. Also, fun fact about this is that if you use code SARA10, you will get 10% off, which I love having a discount code for you guys. I think it's the first one I've ever had and I'm very excited about it. I've also heard a lot about these planners and I'm so excited to get started using it. Okay, this is cool. I haven't seen the inside of this yet. I just knew that it was a planner to some extent and I was excited to have a brand new planner. But they right away start off with a vision board and 1, 5, 10, and 20 year goal setting, and then 3-month goals, and then a monthly review with questions like what were your biggest wins? Which areas of your life are lacking and why, and how do you want to improve it? How do I feel about my progress this month? How will I improve next month? These are all questions I already ask myself, but I've never thought to write it down and track it. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. Ooh, we have more. Oh my gosh. And there's 3 different bookmark things. That's so sick. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. Okay, yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Again, code SARA10 if you want 10% off your own Clever Fox planner. Anyways, with that, I just wanted to catch you guys up really quick before we jump into July 1st. So I will see you guys in the morning. Apparently I'm not done filming yet. We're not surprised. However, I also forgot that I officially finally made my Patreon, and tomorrow on July 1st, I'm going to be officially announcing that, which is very exciting. But if you're interested in checking it out, I will leave a link down in the description box below. My tiers include things like member-only live streams, a Discord group for accountability and writing sprints, shout outs, extra videos and Q&As, and actually answering more of your questions. And so I'm very excited about that because I've wanted to start one since the beginning of this year, and I just haven't gotten around to it until now. So now I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So today is July 1st. I just drove 2 hours to get to a hike that is 20 minutes from my apartment because the location that I first was sent to was an hour in the wrong direction. And so then I had to drive 45 minutes back towards my apartment to get to the hike. So we're here. It is, thank God, not as hot as it was down in the valley. My watch says it's 66. My car says that it's 73, which is great because in the valley it was like 95. So I really wanted to get started earlier today. It's now 1:30 and this hike is probably gonna take me like 5 or 5.5 hours. And yes, I have a lot of emotions about that right now. So I really hope my day gets better. Let's go try to make that happen. Well, I already feel better now that I'm outside. However, I don't believe that it says that it's 70. It's gotta be like, at least like 78, 80. That's what it feels like. The sun is really strong right now though. Just grateful I'm feeling better now that I'm finally not driving anymore. That looks like rain. Rain would be a little unexpected, but not unwelcome. Never hiked in the rain before. I'd be very okay with that. I am talking loudly so that nature does not attack me. Got it? It's July 1st. There's still snow. Crazy. You know, I knew this was gonna be my hardest hike to date, but I'm at 3.1 miles and I'm still going up. So, we'll see. That snow, that snow, that snow. One of the guys in the group in front of me just said that he felt like he was dying. And then his buddy responded, "Nah, this is living." I was like, you know what, that's the energy we need today. I think I'm almost there, but this is stunning, stunning. I think the moral of the story for me today is to keep promises to myself, because I knew that if I went home after the frustrating things that happened earlier and driving in the wrong direction and everything, if I had just gone home and laid on my couch, I would have really hated myself for the rest of the day, to be completely honest. But instead, I decided to keep my promise to myself. I wanted to do this hike that I chose last night, and I am so glad I'm here. Like, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. It looks fake. This ridgeline is super cool, but also how cool would it be if there was like a lake monster or a sea monster that lived in here? I always think about that whenever I see a mountain lake like this. I'm like, if I was a mythical creature, I would want to live in that. Okay, it is now 5 p.m. I'm kind of thinking I should probably start heading down, even though I could stay up here for like 4 days. It was 4.1 miles up, you can't see that, and 1,934 feet of elevation gain. Kind of bummed I didn't hit the 2,000 threshold, but that's okay, I can do that on another hike. But this has been so lovely, so gorgeous. So again, remember to keep promises to yourself. Just started walking away, and now we're turning back towards the lake because I wasn't ready to leave yet. And I want to honor that. 5.5 hours. I did hang out at the top for an hour, but I hit 2,000 feet of elevation gain and 8 miles. Ignore the hair, but making that officially my longest and most elevation gain hike thus far, which is amazing, and I love that. Very happy I did it. Very happy I'm back in my car. I know I said I wanted to do a lot of things today, but with driving, my hike ended up being like 8 hours, and then I hung out with a couple of my friends tonight because it is Friday night and it's my day off. And now it's 2 a.m. and I just want to go to bed. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now that today is officially July 2nd, I started my day off doing my money date and looking at my last 6 months and setting goals for my next 6 months. And then I just got back from a walk in the park with my friend, and now we're getting ready to go out by the pool because it is 93 degrees outside right now. So it is very warm, very ready to be in the pool. But before I do that, I really quickly want to fill out my habit tracker for yesterday and then get moving on with my day. So yesterday I did go on my longest hike to date, which is still amazing. I woke up this morning so proud of the fact that I went on an 8-mile hike yesterday. I didn't do any writing / book work, which honestly I'm fine with because again, I spent like 8 hours including my driving for my hike, and I was happy enough with that where I was fine that I didn't write yesterday. I did post more than one Instagram reel. I did respond to YouTube comments, so I will say that I worked on YouTube, Fiverr work or sponsorship. I was messaging a couple people that are interested, sunlight / outside, my hike, and social. I did get to hang out with friends last night. I don't think I did anything for audiobook, podcast, reading, or learning. I did practice journaling, gratitude, and mindfulness, and I didn't have any alcohol. So that is July 1st on the habit tracker. Now let's get into July 2nd. Today is July 3rd. Yes, I didn't talk to you guys much yesterday. It is now 6:10 p.m. So far today, I've been very productive with Instagram stuff, starting to film a new YouTube video. I'm watching another masterclass, which is very fun. I just got in from tanning by the pool. Now I'm making dinner, and I'm going to get started with some editing here shortly. But while I'm making dinner, I am going to spend some time cleaning up my kitchen and watching more of this masterclass. Okay, I spent that sprint brainstorming for 3 or 4 chapters that I need to add because I removed chapters in like draft 3, didn't add them back in draft 4, and now I need to do that in draft 5, which is the one that I'm currently working on. So, yikes. I came up with some ideas of some stuff that could happen, but now I think I need to actually sit down and outline these chapters. And I'm very much a pantser, but because I'm on draft 5, I actually think that outlining will be helpful to me because I know the gist of what needs to happen to get from point A to point B. And I think outlining will be more effective than me just sitting down and trying to write it. So I guess that's next. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I got kind of overwhelmed by the amount of outlining and stuff that I needed to do because I'm still not entirely sure about how to tackle it. And I know that the way to fix it is just doing it, but I got very distracted and just let myself enjoy watching Spiderhead, which is a new Netflix movie, and was actually very pleasantly surprised at how good it was. And now I'm watching Hustle, and it's like 1:12 in the morning, and I should just go to bed. So at some point, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good afternoon. Today is July 5th. Yesterday was July 4th, which is an American holiday, and so I went for a very lovely hike with a couple of my friends, and then I pretty much just hung out by the pool for the rest of the day with some of my friends, had a great time. And then so far today, I did have a meeting for work and have mostly focused on my creative admin work, which are posting reels, responding to YouTube comments, responding to reels comments. And I spent a while today listening to a podcast, which was really fun. But now it is 1:30. I'm gonna get up, get ready for the gym, and then go work out. I want to do some writing today. I know that I just need to sit down and outline the couple chapters that I was realizing that I needed to write a couple days ago, and I just want to sit down and start on that later. But I'm gonna do that after the gym, and then I also need to make a sponsored Instagram post today, and I want to start working on editing a video that's going up on Friday. Normally my posting schedule is Monday and Thursday, but because yesterday, Monday the 4th, was a holiday, I'm posting on Tuesday and Friday this week. So with that, let's get moving. My workout is now done. Now we're going back home. After I got back from the gym, I finished that masterclass that I started the other day, and then I went down and hung out with a couple of my friends that were chilling outside and grilling, and then I picked one of my friends up from the airport, and now I just finished watching a movie that I started watching the other night called Hustle, and now it's like, I don't know, like 10:30 or something, 10:45, and I'm gonna try and microwave frozen cookie dough. The internet tells me that this will get me a regular-ish cookie, but that's kind of my only option because I really want cookies and my oven still doesn't work. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna try this with one cookie first. If it works, I'll make more. Okay, the cookie was fine. Kind of as much as you would expect from a microwaved cookie. It kind of satiated what I wanted, but I really want like an oven baked cookie. And I don't want to text any of my neighbors right now whose ovens actually work. So, oh well, it's fine. I ended up outlining those 3 chapters that I was talking about a couple days ago. Not really outlining, more just questions to answer in each chapter, which is kind of how my brain works in this outlining process. So at least now that's done. I did write it in pink and green, so it kind of looks like a watermelon, but ultimately it might turn into 4 chapters because the 3rd chapter might be a little expansive depending on how things go when I'm actually writing it, but I'm not doing that tonight because it's currently 2:11 a.m. Yes, I put this off for forever tonight. So now I'm gonna fill up my habit tracker and then go to bed. So for Tuesday, July 5th, which was today, I did do writing/bookwork. I did not hike, but I did a leg workout, which counts because it's movement, and it's a leg workout, which is going to help me climb mountains, which is always what we want to hear. I posted at least 1 Instagram reel. Yes, I think I posted 3 today. I was going to post another one tonight, but honestly didn't feel like coming up with a caption, so that's not happening. Worked on YouTube. I had a YouTube video go live this morning, and so I was responding to comments a while today. I did go outside, but it wasn't for sunlight. It was just to like hang out as the sun was setting, and I did get to talk to a couple of my friends, and I picked my friend up from the airport. I listened to 2 podcasts today. One of them was from The Financial Feminist, and one of them was about the 8 stages of wealth or something along those lines. I also listened to my high vibrational music, so I'm going to say that I did mindfulness and positive, thinking and gratitude and everything. And as I'm getting ready for bed, I will practice more gratitude and then no alcohol. Overall, today was a great day. I felt like I got a lot done earlier today. I just felt like from like 10:30 until about 8, I was being productive with things, and that was feeling really, really good. Oh, I also finished watching the masterclass today. So I would say that today was very successful. Tomorrow, July 6th, I have a couple things scheduled, including an appointment and one of my friend's birthdays, which is probably going to take up a majority of the afternoon/evening, which will be fun, but will also restrict writing and hiking time. So with that, I will talk to you guys tomorrow for hopefully an actual writing session so far, because I haven't had one yet in July. See you guys tomorrow. Good early-ish afternoon. It is 2:12 right now. I woke up, posted an Instagram reel, responded to some Instagram comments and DMs, and then I had an appointment, and then I was just figuring out some more miscellaneous work that was making me feel very productive and very good about what's going on in my life right now. And now I need to get ready and film the Instagram sponsorship video that I have going up later today. It was supposed to go up yesterday, but communication with the person was slow. So I need to go get ready to film that, and then my friend's birthday celebrations will probably be starting after that. It is now exactly 4 in the morning on July 7th, which was not necessarily my goal, but July 6th was one of my friend's birthdays. I had a lovely time with her. We baked her a cake, we went to dinner, and then we hung out outside for a couple hours with our friends. And then she and I ended up talking for like 4 hours, hence it being 4 a.m. And so I just showered and got ready for bed, and now I'm need to go to sleep. However, I did want to sit down with you guys really quickly and just talk about something that I was just thinking about, and that is that I know that I set my priorities to be writing and hiking for the 6 months of June to November. And I feel like in the first 6 days so far of July Camp Nano, or just July, writing has not been a priority. Which is really interesting because like it just seems like I keep putting it off, which is so not the point. It's literally the opposite of all of the points. And so I am going to start making a very much a concerted effort to prioritize writing again. And I know that I say this every couple weeks because it kind of happens every couple weeks, but I still am very much in love with my goals. I am still very much in love with my projects that I'm working on. I still very much want to see my dreams achieved, and the only way for me to do that is to write the freaking book, or in this case, edit the freaking book and rewrite those 3 chapters that I outlined like yesterday. Tomorrow, aka when I have to wake up in like 5 hours, will be July 7th. It is a Thursday. That means that I go off of work at like 11 a.m. and therefore have the afternoon and stuff to myself. So tomorrow afternoon, I am hoping to work on a couple of things, primarily working on editing a YouTube video, working out, doing some editing, and then doing some Fiverr work. So those are my 4 primary goals for tomorrow, and so see you guys then. Okay, it is July 7th at 11 a.m. I just had my meeting and then went off of work. And now while I'm laying here, I'm either going to work on a YouTube video or do some Fiverr reading because I really don't feel like getting out of bed yet. It is now 2:52 p.m. I just finished binge watching a masterclass, and it was only like an hour and a half long, but I kept pausing it to take notes. I was not expecting to watch that whole thing this morning or this afternoon, I guess, but oh my gosh, it was so good. So a video on that one will be coming out very soon. But now that it's like almost 3 p.m., I am gonna go outside and lay out by the pool with one of my friends, and then I'm gonna come back up, get some more stuff done, do some writing. I'm gonna start on those chapters that I outlined a couple days ago. Today's gonna be a good day. We are going to get stuff done. I just got back from the pool, I showered, I just finished recording the intro to the video that I need to finish editing tonight to post tomorrow. I am about to make dinner here shortly, and then I'm gonna work on editing that video, hopefully doing some writing, hopefully filming some Instagram reels, and then hopefully getting started on some Fiverr orders that I have. So I think it's going to be a very productive evening. I finished editing the YouTube video and then I uploaded it and I scheduled it, so now that is all good to go. I'm gonna go sit on the pool deck right now because it's dark outside and that just sounds peaceful, just for a few minutes to kind of like, you know, calm down, do some like gratitude and everything, and then I'm gonna come back upstairs and do some editing and then hopefully some Fiverr work. I'm also not sure if I mentioned this or not, but when I filmed my intro to the video earlier, I also filmed a couple reels, which was great because that was one of the many things I wanted to accomplish today. Just came back in from outside. My brain feels quieter. I sat out there for like 30 or 40 minutes or something like that. I tried to keep my phone down for most of it. I did check Instagram a couple times, but I tried to stay relatively off social media and off my phone. And I did some stargazing, and while I was stargazing, I did see 3 satellites, which I think are so cool when looking up the night sky. And I had 2 ideas on how to make the 3 chapters that I outlined the other day better and richer in information, and how they can better benefit the overall story if I just add these 2 things. And it's like lore and world building, but I love that I came up with that when I was outside. Like, that was so incredibly peaceful. It was very, very good. I spent some time doing my dishes, cleaning my kitchen, going down and checking my mailbox, and now it's after midnight, so it's 12:45 a.m. And so I guess with that, it's time to get started writing, because there is no better time than after midnight. It's now 1:25, meaning that I was just writing and brainstorming for about 35 minutes. I'm gonna get up, have a snack, and kind of just keep thinking about this. I don't think I'm quite done yet tonight, but it was interesting that before I started writing this evening, how strongly all day I felt like pushing off writing or editing or whatever you wanna call it at this stage. But then as soon as I started, I felt great. Like seriously, I wrote like 2 sentences and I was like, oh yes, this feels good. Like this is what I wanted to do. And I just don't know why I avoided it for so long earlier. Just observations to make, maybe more limiting beliefs, who knows. But I did open my notes document for Project DE that I have not opened since 2020, which is crazy. I don't think I've opened it since I was working on like draft 3 of this book. The notes document alone is at 47,000 words. I remember making that monstrosity. It's an absolute beast. It's gorgeous and it's so well organized, and I actually really appreciate my past self for making this because I was able to find ideas that I had forgotten about in that document that related to what I was coming up with while I was out on the pool deck tonight. And because of this, I'm feeling like I'm scratching a creative itch that I haven't scratched in a while because I haven't gotten to draft something or come up with like, you know, like the first rough draft of something for a while. And so now that I'm getting to rough draft a couple chapters and I'm getting to like scratch that itch of like adding in world building and lore and everything, and I love this part of writing. I love the world building, and so that's feeling really good. So tea and a chocolate chip waffle, and then back to writing. It is now 2 a.m. Technically, I wrote 534 words, but I pulled over another 1,000 from my notes document. And it's just a lot to think about right now, and it is almost 2 a.m. and I think I want to go hiking tomorrow. So I am going to choose to go to bed now. I'm very excited about the epiphanies that I had tonight and about the things that I think I can add to the story and more world building and more lore. I'm very excited to build that in because I love coming up with that kind of stuff. That's going to be the conclusion of this week's writing vlog. I want to know down in the comments below how you guys are doing on your Camp Nano goals or your writing goals or your overall goals for July. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sara Lubratt. I'm currently posting videos twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays, and occasionally on Tuesdays and Fridays instead if I miss a Monday upload. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.